Hey, I'm Virgo and this is Psychedelic Actualization. Today I want to talk about a feeling that I've observed for myself in the last couple of days. And that is that feeling of not being fully satisfied with the results I'm getting. Sometimes I find it quite hard to find that balance point between being strict and being disciplined and not being too hard to myself. Because sometimes I feel like, things are not going forward fast enough, and I feel like I'm not doing enough, I'm not investing enough, I'm not focusing enough. But at the same time, I know that what I'm working towards is quite a big goal, and it is a long-term vision that I'm following and that I'm realizing. There's a concept that's called delayed gratification. That means that you suffer through a period in your life where you don't get the gratification and the pleasure and the results that you're seeking because you're going through the first steps of building yourself up, and you get into the habit of building your habits and you get into the habit of focusing and you get into the habit of creating. Just wanted to talk about finding that balance point and not being too hard with yourself. One point that can help is journaling for myself. Every day I set myself 3 intentions for the day, what I want to do, and in the evening I reflect on the day and I write down 3 amazing things that happened today. And sometimes we forget to give ourselves a pat on the shoulder, just to congratulate ourselves for our accomplishments and for the actions that we've done and for building ourselves up, because we are building ourselves up, we are improving, we are all on our own journey to grow and to step into our authenticity. And if you're watching this video, or if you generally know about self-realization and self-actualization or psychedelics, then you are already ahead, even though it's not a race, but you're on the path, Sometimes on this path it's not easy, sometimes we suffer. Today my intention was to enjoy the suffering and enjoy the frustration when things are not going the way I want them to go. But sometimes we suffer, sometimes we feel great, and it is what it is. We just have to experience it all, and that's awesome. So what I've found helpful is just be aware what you are putting into yourself, just the media intake, what you're watching, what you're doing, what you're eating, all these kinds of things, and try to find a balance to focus on some important things. Just pick 1 or 2 for a day and then intensely focus on these things to get forward and to go towards your goals. And then also take time to relax. A day, a week, or a couple of days in a month. Just take time to completely relax and to enjoy whatever you want to enjoy and what you want to do. And reflect every once in a while on the things that you've done, how far you've come, what you've accomplished. And just reflect, check in with yourself, check in with your goals and your vision. And just self-reflect a little bit, meditate about it, and feel the gratitude. I mean, we're all growing every day, isn't it so? I mean, look at yourself 5 or 7 years ago. Do it now. Look up a picture of yourself 5 years ago. And you will remember the times and what you've done and what you've thought and what you believed. And isn't it amazing to see how much you've grown? Just recognize and appreciate the growth of wisdom on your path. And the path will continue, and you will continue to grow when you're on the path. And you will, in 5 or 7 years, you will look back to yourself now and you will see, oh man, I've grown so much, even more. I couldn't even imagine it. And yeah, that's quite a great thing. Yeah, and the last thing I want to share is that you gotta be sure that you're on the right track, right? You have to discipline yourself a little bit, even though if you're having a great vision and great passion and a great desire, then things are just happening. You know, I find that I'm just flowing through the day, and I'm just following the good habits naturally, and it's kind of getting more and more automatic. But you gotta make sure you're on the right track, and also don't worry too much, and don't judge yourself too hard, and find that balance point between being strict with yourself and focusing, but also don't judge yourself too hard, and don't worry too much, and don't be so dissatisfied when you're not seeing the immediate results of your actions on this path. So enjoy every step of the journey. Sometimes it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back, then 4 steps forward and 1 step back, and so the journey continues, and it's great and it's awesome, and we can just experience and be grateful for it all. And that is just a beautiful experience. At least for me, I don't know, it's just so beautiful to be alive. And I'm so grateful that we can walk this journey together, that we're on this path together, that we can connect and communicate through these videos. And I'm so grateful for that. So thank you for watching this video. If you're interested in these kinds of topics like self-realization, self-actualization, or working with psychedelics to improve your life, then subscribe to this channel and join our little Facebook community where we can connect and communicate on an even deeper level. And if you're using social media, then follow me on Instagram. So that's it for today. Just some thoughts and feelings that came to my mind, what I've been feeling and going through the last couple of days, like this, just finding that balance and just enjoying the moment, but also making sure that I'm getting forward and doing stuff. It's not easy to find that balance point, but it's always good to remember to relax and to be here now and to look from that bigger picture perspective. So I will see you in the next one.